Hey everyone, I want to hop on here and make a quick video here on the RYOBI ONE 18 volt right angle drill. Now the funny thing about this right angle drill is this is one of those tools where you're like, I'm never going to need it until you run into a situation where you need it, and then you're going to be like, then you're going to find excuses to use this tool. So what I've done with this tool, I actually bought this when I was installing recessed lighting in my attic, well in my living room. I was up in my attic, and I couldn't fit my normal drill. I couldn't fit my normal drill with the drill bit between my floor joists. So I had to actually go out and buy, or order off Amazon, I can't remember, this RYOBI right angle drill. And the reason, as you can see with the size comparison here, I've got a normal drill. The from the chuck to the end of the drill is just about the length of a normal drill, basically just the chuck and the clutch. So this whole back end here is like 5 or 6 inches. It gives you a little bit more clearance to get into tight spaces where this just doesn't fit. It does feel, the grip here is rubberized. It fits left or right-handed. The trigger is very comfortable. I've got the battery on this. Standard RYOBI battery. If you already have a battery from a normal drill, I advise buying just the tool only. But if you want another battery, you can't ever have too many batteries. Clicks right in there. It does have an LED light so you can actually see what you're drilling on. And the chuck up here, it feels a little bit weird. You do actually have to spin it a bunch of times to open and close. It is a plastic chuck. But again, once you get used to it, it grips just like any other drill. And same thing, direction switch down here. It's a little awkward, but I don't know how many times you're going to have to go, again, left, back, and forth with a drill. But right now it's in bright, and you'll see as the chuck does its thing, like a normal drill. It does have actually a selector speed. This is the second speed. There is a lower speed for it, and the speed that the speeds on the right angle are basically the same as a normal drill. 1 and 2, it's about the same. But I do like this again because, as you can see, it is very, very low profile to get a drill bit in there. And I got this between floor joists, which you only have about 15.5 or so inches to get in, and I had a big long paddle bit I had to go through because I had to put a bigger hole for wire, and the regular bit just wasn't fitting. I also used this when I was installing air compressor on my truck. Again, I had to get between a battery. I had to get a drill bit to actually make stuff for the for wiring to pass. This fits just like everywhere. So this is, again, one of those things where you're like, do I really need it? And then you're going to find a situation, and every situation is going to need it. The trigger here is very long. The reason for that is you can hold it down here at the grip, and you can actually get into a tight spot to drill, or you can basically choke up on it and grip the same way. Which this is how I recommend you do it, because unless you have to go all the way at the end, you can't really put a lot of torque on the drill bit, and it's going to be a lot of risk. But here you can almost kind of lean into the drill bit a little bit better. Again, left hand or right hand, doesn't matter. The drill is symmetrical, but good build quality, great performance, and I really haven't met a material that this hasn't been able to get through yet. So nice little tool.